What's going on, gamers? Today we're going over how to install the Grappling Hook plugin on your Apex server. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell in order to stay updated on all of our Minecraft videos. Vanilla Minecraft is all about exploring, whether it's on a high mountain or deep in a cave or ravine. This can be very difficult if you don't have enough blocks or you don't have the right mining tools. Introducing the Grappling Hook Plugin. With this plugin, you're able to jump to large heights, float down to depths with ease, and a lot more. And with Apex hosting, installing it is going to be very easy. So let's just jump right into it. To install it, we'll first need to head to the Spigot page for this plugin. And if you don't know where to find it, you can always check in the description of our video below. We'll have it linked. Just scroll down, go down toward where useful links can be seen, and you'll be able to see the link to finding it, no problem. Once you're there, you're going to go ahead and select the version history that's right in the middle there, next to the other tabs. Once you found that, go ahead and select it. Then you'll be able to see different versions. You're going to go ahead and select whichever version you want. I'm using the latest version today, so I'm going to hit the download button on that one. If it says it can harm your computer, don't worry, just select keep. Now, on your panel, you're going to want to make sure that you're running a server type that allows for plugins to be used. So scroll down to the jar file field, and once you're there, you're going to go ahead and click the drop-down bar. Then you're going to type in paper, because that's the one that we recommend. Spigot also would work, but select the type that you're going to use, then select change version, then select create new world, and finally, you're going to select restart now. Once that's all good, you're actually going to hit the red stop button to stop your server. Once it's stopped, you're going to go to FTP file access and log in with your password and go ahead and type that in. Or if you have a cached password because you've already been in this FTP area, you can just go ahead and use that. Then you're going to scroll down to where you see the plugins folder right in the center there. From here, you're going to go to the left-hand side where you see upload and select that. Next, in the add files tab, you're going to pull up your download, drag the plugin, and then once it's uploaded at 100%, which may take a second, you're going to go back to the top of your page by selecting your name's Minecraft server. Then you're going to select restart or start to get your server started back up, and then you'll be good to go. Let's just jump right into the gameplay. So the first thing that we're going to do is craft them. And what you're going to need is fishing rod and one of these 5 different types of materials. The fishing rod will go in the center of your crafting table, and like an axe, you will surround the fishing rod with the materials that you're using. As you can see, the wood one is broken in 5 uses, so while I can pull this cow toward me, it's going to only last so long. So let's go into using a new, stronger type of material, which would be iron. Iron gets more than 5 uses, and let's just go ahead and grab the rest of the materials while we're here. So it's the same crafting pattern, and the iron one gets 20 uses in total. The next step up is gold, and once again, in the same crafting pattern, this one will grant you 25 uses of this grappling hook. The next step up from here is the emerald fishing rod, and the grappling hook will grant you 40 uses. Finally, and of course the biggest, diamond will grant you 100 total uses upon crafting. So let's go check out what it does. Obviously, you can grapple up to large places as grappling hooks would do, but you need to make sure that you can hit your target because it only extends so far as the fishing rod would normally go. So once you've landed your grappling hook, and you'll see it settle, you can right click and you'll fly right up to where your grappling hook was. And in the same regard, you can rappel down just the same way. You latch on and you get a feather falling effect, more or less, and you can launch right back up, no problem. So you can have a lot of fun with this, but make sure to be careful to not fall like I just did, because you'd have to catch yourself pretty quickly. Now let's cover some of the extra commands that come with this plugin. First, we'll talk about /GH_give, which basically gives you a grappling hook with 50 uses. You can't craft this, as you can see it's only titled grappling hook, so it only comes in with a command. Now, the next command, which is pretty OP to be completely honest, is /ghgive and a number value. What this does is allows you to put a number value on however many uses you want out of that grappling hook. I just put 1,000,000 on that grappling hook. You wouldn't have to even walk anymore. You could play this game one-handed. Next is ghgive name. So any player that's on your server you want to give a grappling hook to, you can give it to them, and it'll say, even in an announcement form, you've just given somebody a grappling hook with 50 uses. Thanks, me. Next, we're going to talk about the next step up, which is essentially ghgive, name, and number value. It's basically the same thing as the first two that we covered, except now you're just giving it to yourself or a friend. Now, let's talk about a couple more uses. You can pull mobs around, like this cow here, if you don't have wheat, for example, which is super helpful for farming purposes. And it's a lot better off than just the regular fishing rod. As you can see, it's a lot worse. And you can also pick up stray items if they're too far away from you, and you can pick up this dandelion from far away, for example, and give it to your new cow friend. You're welcome, buddy. There's also a list of permissions that you can adjust accordingly that can be found on our blog page covering this topic. Overall, this is a pretty simple plugin that's really useful and really quite a bit of fun. And that'll just about do it, gamers. As always, I hope that you have lots of fun.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, then subscribe or click these videos. Until next time, gamers.